Hey everyone, welcome back to Spark Planner Live. Today we are going over 6 months for life slash the 50 project. So let's get started. So here on YouTube there is Sarra Cannon. She is a new adult paranormal fantasy author and she's doing this 6 months for life. And so I am joining in, and essentially 6 months for life is focusing on your overall well-being and bringing joy back to your life and helping your overall wellness as well, mental health. And so she's putting on this little kind of program, but not really. And she provided journaling exercises to kind of see where you are today and where you want to be 6 months from now. So I'm going to take you through my setup of my journal here, as well as for the Project 50. I would say similar. It's about taking these 7 habits and doing them daily. So what they are right now is wake up before 8 a.m., do your morning routine, which also incorporates not getting on your phone or social media, the internet, anything like that for 1 hour from the time that you wake up. Exercise for a total of 1 hour a day. Read 10 pages, and these are personal development books, I guess blogs that help further your growth, those kind of things. So not for personal fiction reading. So this is to help you grow. The other one is dedicate 1 hour a day towards a new skill. So if you're wanting to learn about YouTube, then investigate how you do SEO and how to make the perfect thumbnail. So something that can further that skill. If you want a hand letter, which is something that I want to be doing, is I have a hand lettering book. I got markers, and so I'm going to spend some time working on that skill. The next is to follow a healthy diet. So for the healthy diet, I am kind of doing a score chart, which is following Matt Fitzgerald. So he ranks the categories of food and rates them based on if they're a low quality food or a high quality food. And so I'm going to try this kind of method out. So you're not having to count calories, carbs, fat, protein, any of that. It's just the overall, is it good for you? So for example, vegetables is number one, so it is a high quality item. So you could be eating a vegetable for every single meal and snack, and it would just be overall healthier for you. So his method is more for endurance athletes, so it might not fit for you and your lifestyle that it is today, but it's something to think about, to look into, to see if it fits. Then last one is to finish the day by doing journaling. So that is why I am using this notebook here, because this is going to be where I will be doing my journaling. So let's take a deeper dive into the notebook setup for 6 months for life. So for my 6 months for life slash Project 50, I am going to be using this journal for the last step. This is when I was actually doing normal journaling that I have here, and so I thought this would be perfect. There's a lot of pages, so it might not last for the full 6 months, but I thought it would be a great start. So this is kind of the game plan for the basics of Project 50, and then for Sarra Cannon's the 6 months for life, she came up with this cool little journaling guide that I kind of printed already. So this is kind of journal prompts for what we want to get out of our life in the next 6 months. So I have that printed. So we are going to set up this journal for 6 months for life. So I also grabbed some of these awesome little sky things, which I think I'm going to put a tab for essentially like the beginning of every month. And so I thought that'd be kind of a fun thing to do. So let's pull them out because these are, they're like transparent. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. Cool. And then I also, this journal did have a pen loop, but it kind of got pulled off. So I'm going to use this one. This is an Erin Condren gold coin of coil. So let's set this up. So I'm going to link down below the video where she talks about this, as well as lists the document, so in case you're interested. But what I did was I printed it off on essentially half letter, and then I cut it a little bit more to make it fit the sizes. I took a corner rounder and I rounded off the corners. So this is kind of how I did it. So only the 2 corners are on this side, and then it's straight here. And so I'm going to be using some photo tape. If you have a tape runner, that works too. But since I have this, I thought might as well use it. But essentially I am just marking, I guess actually maybe a table, a tape runner might be actually easier. This is kind of a little bit messy. So, and I don't know actually how much I should do. Definitely I would say the inside needs to be taped. But so I'd say my main focus for this is to work on my writing, to work on this channel, as well as the fitness. So that's kind of where the Project 50 comes in, where you have to exercise for 1 hour a day. It's kind of a combination of hours, so it's, you don't have to do it straight, 1 hour. And then it's reading 10 pages a day. So that I will be using as, I guess, reference books. So learning more about the craft for writing, as well as business, so entrepreneur, productivity, items like that. And then where it says dedicate 1 hour a day to a new skill, that new skill would be my writing. So, and then tracking the daily pages, that's where this journal comes in. So I thought it was a great kind of cross between the 2 different kind of better for you journaling tactics kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll come back with everything taped in. Okay, so everything's taped in. I'm just grabbing some washi here and taping this in, because I don't know if I want to keep it or not keep it. Probably do. So, another benefit of washi right here. How awesome is that? Okay, so we have all the pages. So we have your journal prompts that kind of go over like what's holding you back, what are you afraid of, what do you want to accomplish, that kind of thing. And then this is kind of for each area of focus, kind of describe a little bit more. And then you write a note to yourself about essentially saying how like great, wonderful, full of joy, like that kind of thing, to kind of appreciate yourself. So I think I will just start off from the top, and that's what they look like, little transparency dots. And we're just going to do that. Actually, I think I need to do it a little bit more, right? Because you need to have some type of edging. Oh, but I want the round part. Do I have to do it? I know what I have to do. I have to double up. Okay, so we're going to do that. I think it'll stick out a little bit. I think that should be okay. And then we'll take the same one and line it up. There we go. So we got our first tab of where it will start. And so I'm going to start this on the 28th instead of starting on April 1st, just because I want a full week's worth to kind of get used to the habits. But that is kind of my setup for 6 months for life. If you're interested in joining, I'll check the description for the link of learning more about 6 months from life from Sarra Cannon. Bye.